The information in this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Consult your healthcare provider for proper care regarding your specific situation.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back. Did you like and subscribe yet? Anybody? Okay, cool. Great. Thank you. Anyway, we're back. Happy Wednesday. And this is episode 27. So we'll be talking in this one about
Scary stuff.
So if your baby is choking or unresponsive. But first, we're going to do another product
reveal.
Okay. This is the other thing that we bought. And so again, it'll be more hands-on so that we can touch it and mess with it and play with it. But this is the Swaddle Me by Ingenuity. Okay. So we'll see. It says the #1 swaddle manufacturer. Sure. Great. 5 to 12 pounds, 0 to 2 months. So
5 to 12. That's a wide range.
I know. So we'll see how it fits. If we can.
This is not a brand that we use.
No, it's not. So this is new for us.
Hospital, so it looks really soft though.
It does.
To touch it. If I can get in there.
I didn't even think about that.
We
Just
will.
rip the box, manhandle the thing.
Okay. Chef just threw something sharp at us.
What is it? Oh.
We are going to get in here. It's not a chef's knife though.
It should be a chef's knife.
It should be. Alrighty.
Don't run with these. I'm so
I'm
dumb.
glad you told me. I was about to get up and take off. Thanks for the reminder.
Thank you. I like that so far everything I bought is in 2-packs so we both can have hands on.
Oh, yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Man, how'd they squeeze 2 of those into one box? Let's see.
Ingenuity, I need you to make me an adult one of these. I already love it.
Feel how soft that is.
Please.
Oh, so they're going to be super stretchy.
I know.
So it confines them.
Yes.
Like they're in the womb.
Okay. Look at that. So we unzip. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's buttery soft and it is so cute.
I want here, let's put Polly in there.
I'm going to.
Okay, cool.
Here. You put Polly in there.
I'm so excited. I want to see how it works.
Barely unzip
I
it.
love new things. It's like a gift, and it's not even something.
It's not even
use.
for us, but okay. While she's placing Polly in her little pocket.
Polly pockets.
Dumb.
My oldest loved those when she was little.
Okay, so it has like a little curvature, and it looks like, oh, it do be stretchy.
Oh, yeah. So like where their little hands would go, it's got a little extra there.
Okay, and obviously Polly's not stretching out her feet anytime soon. Okay, so that is where their little hands could go, so they can still be like this.
It kind of looks like little angel wings.
It does.
Which is so cute.
There's a little handle.
Okay. A little handle, yeah. Where their hands go right
Please
there.
don't hold your baby with these. I feel like here, let her go. You totally could, but please don't.
Don't. We don't recommend that. We do not endorse holding your baby up like they're on a clothesline. So, yeah, it's super stretchy. And I can see where it would fit.
Yeah.
A big old baby.
Here, turn her around. And then you can stretch her, like if she were, then it doesn't really stretch lengthwise.
She can still move and kick a little bit.
Yeah, she can still move and... Can you guys see these? Like, it's got little stars on it.
That one has clouds.
And this one's got clouds and like... And it's light. It's not a super thick fleece because we don't usually like you to wrap your baby in very, very thick fleece because they get overheated and they don't wake up to feed. But so it's a light, thin fleece. So still very breathable, actually, because I can kind of see through the fabric. But this is nice. Okay, Ingenuity, you did good. We're going to put this product link in there, and I'm going to think we need to add this to our little Amazon list for sure.
And it's real soft and smooth on the inside. What's going to be against baby skin.
Yeah. Oh, it is. I didn't think about that. And there's not like any...
Yeah.
additions. Here, let me see the box again. Oh, it is really smooth all the way down. Oh, okay, there is a tag down here. I would cut that off. So this is...
Okay, so what's it telling us? I'm trying to
There's a
figure
QR
this
code.
out.
Oh, it just means unzip and then zip back up.
Oh, that's what it's showing us. I was like, what are we supposed to do here?
It has arrows on the back that looks like it's like partially zipped and then all the way zipped. So then we have our little zipper cover here too. So we're not... And then it's got a sheath. Flip it inside out. Sheath in the back side. So like if you were to put it on straight out of the dryer or something, that your metal zipper is not going to burn or hurt baby's skin.
Perfect.
But let's show them the box again.
Okay.
It's a little heart. I didn't see that. But so this is Swaddle Me by Ingenuity. That's the brand. So I don't know what else they make. So I'm going to start looking it up.
I know a few pregnant people, and I think this is going to be
a
gift. In a gift bag, I think.
That's honestly...
Because that's good.
A couple of our ladies at work, 3 of our ladies at work have boys. And so I got boy colors for that reason. So we can just give them away because neither of us are going to do anything with them.
That's awesome.
All right. Ingenuity, if we can go ahead and make these a Swaddle Me adult version, that would be great. I would even be okay with a butt flap.
You can totally find me on the couch.
You know what I would be doing? Okay, so if I'm going to have to swaddle myself in here, I'm going to stand up and then like penguin shuffle my way to the bathroom. I really want one.
It needs little tiny, for adults, holes right here where you can stick your hands out to get your
phone,
your popcorn as you're watching the movie.
Okay, all right, Ingenuity. So we'll make these for adults, and then we'll have little arm and foot holes so we can walk to the bathroom and also to eat our popcorn and play with our phone. Yes, they don't have to be big, just enough.
Right.
It's perfect.
Oh,
maybe
those
we could
are great.
have a pocket. I do like these. All right, so should we rate them? I don't want to rate them. I was going to give them stars, but
well, I would just say
you're so neat because I was just going to shove that right back in the box, like probably even through the heart itself.
Look, and I've got to get it just on one side so the other one.
Oh no, I'm going to mess this whole thing up. Give me that box. Boom.
That's us in a nutshell. That's funny.
Go right. It's perfect. It's like thing 1, thing 2, chaos. And
how many rattles? 1 to 5 rattles.
Oh my gosh, it's genius. I got so excited.
It wasn't me that was the genius.
Look at that.
Come
Ed,
here.
We give it, okay.
Come here.
Have y'all met Ed before? This is Ed. This is Delena's husband, also our editor, producer.
My hubs.
There we go. Okay, so
he's all mine, y'all. Stand back.
I don't know. I got a mic attached today, so.
He's not a professional chef, but he does do all the cooking, and it's awesome.
Oh, okay. So I do call him head chef for a reason.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's our editor, producer, CEO, head chef. So yes, he said give it 5 rattles. That's cute. I would give it 5 rattles.
We need some rattles to rattle when we're writing these things.
Or if we just have 5 rattles, 1 to 5.
Yeah.
We'd be like, hold up your rattle. Okay, I agree. Okay.
Yes.
Super cute. Okay, so yes, we'll put that also on the Amazon order list, and we'll give that link because I like that. Mm-hmm. Big fan.
It's great. All right, so now we'll get to the nitty gritty. So
I probably need her. Sorry.
We are going to talk about what you would do if, God forbid, you ever experience your baby can't breathe. Your baby's turning blue. You're not at the hospital anymore. You're at home or you're somewhere out in public. Or, you know, and we'll even talk about not just, you know, if they're choking, but if you say they've taken a nap, you go in to check on them, they're in the bed unresponsive and blue.
Here's the steps that you're going to take. Now, I will say, this is our disclaimer. This is not a registered or certified infant CPR, basic life support, any of those classes. Like, this is not a certified class. This is strictly for informational. If you're listening to this and maybe you do want to take a class, there are several options. So we have American Red Cross, and they offer, if you go to their website, theredcross.org, which we'll put in the comments or caption, they have, you can look up classes in your area. I still do believe they charge. I'm not 100%. American Heart Association has some too, but this is pediatric. I think we give this to our NICU families when we teach them, because unfortunately, if your kiddo's in the NICU, then you get a free CPR course. But also, I also found, so I think I've talked about this company before, but it's called Modern Pediatrics, and it's basically it's concierge medicine. And I was looking on their website because it popped up as sponsored. So I was like, sure, I'll look. But modernpediatrics.com has free courses as well, including CPR first aid. They have like prenatal classes. I think there was breastfeeding on there, newborn care 101. They have a lot of great information. So I'm going to say, and I think they're in our area. So right now I think it says Austin, Dallas area. But if you're pregnant and looking for a pediatrician, maybe look them up. See if that's something that you can get on board with. I don't know if they have free, like, brick and mortar type offices. I'm not sure. But I know that they do concierge travel to you type of medicine, like in-home vaccines, in-home wellness visits, things like that.
That's awesome.
I do too, especially if you got a bunch of kids and don't want to load them all up, or even if you're just tired, don't want to pay for. Great. And I think they also accept insurance. So
I wish there was more of that.
Concierge medicine? Yes, I do too.
And not only for infants, but also for postpartum moms.
I
think it would be amazing.
We talked about that before.
Yeah.
Like, that would be
amazing.
That would be nice to. Yes.
It would.
Okay, so we'll get started. Neither of us really want to start this one.
What'd you say?
So neither of us really want to start this one. Okay, so we're going to start with choking first. We'll start with choking first. So your baby may display various signs, baby, kiddo, infant. A lot of the times when they're choking, if there is a full obstruction, then they will not make sound. Mm-hmm. Sometimes if there is like partial obstruction and they're working on coughing, whatever it is out, they can still cough and cry and make those sounds. Let them work it out. Give them a little assistance, but let them work it out.
Yeah.
Do not, if you think there's a partial obstruction, but you open baby's mouth and don't see anything, do not blind finger sweep. That will possibly shove the object further down, okay?
And truly lodged, and then there will be no air
and no
passage.
air passing at all, okay? So if you feel like, okay, baby's not crying or like silent cry, trying to cry, looking panicked and starting to turn blue in the face.
They'll arch the back and start flailing the arms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it may be absolutely silent. So that's one of the terrifying things about it. So inability to cry, inability to make sounds, or high-pitched sounds like like they're trying to breathe in. The stridor sounds, the high-pitched sounds, like there's not air flowing. So that's choking. So we're going to show you what to do. We're going to do a little video on what to do if your baby is choking.
Okay, so we're going to talk about what to do if your infant is choking. You're at home alone with your new baby, Polly, and her toddler brother, Henry. So Henry has been enjoying his snack, which is grapes. He loves grapes, and he really thinks that Polly needs to try grapes. And so you don't see it happening, but he goes over and he puts a piece of grape in baby Polly's mouth. And then you turn around and you notice your baby is choking. So what you're going to do is you go over to Polly and you want to pick her up and you've got to try and help her. So you're going to look in the mouth and see if you see anything. Do we see anything?
No, there is nothing in here.
There is nothing. Okay. So, but she's clearly choking. She's flailing her arms. She's making no noise at all. And her color's kind of starting to change. So you want to pick her up and turn her over. And then you want to give her, we call them back blows. So 5 of those. And then you will give her a turn over. And then you want to do 5 what we call chest thrusts. And so it's pushing that diaphragm up, forcing air out, and hopefully anything that is lodged in there will come flying out of her mouth. And so, did we get anything out?
Nothing out.
Okay, so we're going to turn her back over.
And keep in mind, guys, we're trying to do this with gravity. We want gravity working with us. So her little head is going to be lower than her little bottom here.
Yes.
And you can do this also in your lap, but usually I just say forearm is easier, especially when you're in a panic. So 5 more back blows.
And just keep doing that. She's still conscious right now. She's just not looking great.
We do 5 and 5. And you keep rotating.
Mm-hmm.
I usually hold, well, you should hold by the little bony prominences of her head because we don't want her to cramp up her little neck right there. We do want to keep her little airway open. So holding by the cheek with your thumb and forefinger and flipping that way, she can still have a little open airway. So we'll keep rotating.
Okay, yes.
At what point do they call 911?
Well, she's still conscious at this moment. So we're going to see if we can get anything out. If she loses consciousness, then we want to advance to that next step. But
So.
I think we're about to get, I think I see it. It's coming.
Is it? Oh, is it? Okay, let's check. That's 5 and 5.
So you
All right,
look.
I do see a grape. I do see a partial of a grape.
Okay.
Should I flip over since it's a partial and do it again?
I would flip over.
Okay. All right.
If it's really far out into the mouth, you can do a finger sweep. If you know you can get behind it
Yes.
to pull all the way out. If you can't, don't shove your finger in there because you're just going to push it back down to where it was.
So we got our grape further in the mouth. We can go in and retrieve the grape and get it out. Now Polly is breathing and she should be pink. And her color should be coming back and she should be crying and probably really stressed out. So we are still
Yes.
going to call 911
Yes.
to do a post choking evaluation on little Miss Polly here. Okay.
Yes.
Of course, if you've gotten the object out and baby has full recovery, please take them to the hospital anyways. They need to be evaluated, of course, oxygen checked, make sure there's no residual signs. Things can happen. It's better to be safe than sorry. So after you've gone through a choking incident, please take your baby to the hospital for evaluation. Okay. The next one. Now sometimes this can happen after you're still trying to get baby, whatever it is, lodged out, and then baby becomes unresponsive. Or as Delana said, if you walk in to check on baby and they're limp, they're not waking up, they're blue, you've gone to tap on them or wake them up and they're not waking up, they're not responsive. So this is going to be a video on CPR. Basically, what we would do, we'll tell you the basics of it. Again, this is not a course. This is just your first steps, so you can have some kind of knowledge going on.
Of course, the very first thing you're going to do is call 911. If you have a cell phone, put it on speakerphone. That way you can be doing the steps they're telling you to do and still be on the phone with
This
them.
is true. They will guide you through it. Because 911, when you call them, the dispatchers are aware that this is probably a worst situation in your life so far. So they are completely aware. And so they will have you put it on speakerphone and then they'll talk you through it. Because I mean, you may be watching this, and in the moment, all of that information may come out of your head. So like just reinforcing, just like Delana said, call 911. Okay, if you find if your baby goes limp, apneic, like from a choking incident, or if you find baby blue, not breathing, call 911 and then start these next steps.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about infant CPR if you find your infant completely unresponsive to anything. So poor Polly, she's been through it. Next day, we're at home. Polly's been napping, and it's been kind of a long nap. She usually doesn't stay in bed this long, so I'm going to go check on her. So we walk into the room and take a peek into her crib, and oh my gosh, her color doesn't look right. So we're trying to see if she'll respond to any stimulus, if she's floppy, if she has any muscle tone at all. Oh my gosh, I don't see her belly or chest moving. I think she's not breathing. So the very first thing you want to do is pull your phone out, and 911 is going to be your best friend. Put it on speaker, set it right there next to you. They're going to answer and get your situation real quick, get your address, and they're going to start walking you through the steps. So the first thing you want to do is you've already tapped on her. She's not breathing. We have got to get that airway open.
Move her to a flat surface. If she's in her crib or bassinet and she's on a soft surface, that's really going to absorb your compression. So move her to a flat surface. Even
if you have to just move down to the ground and get on the ground on your knees with her. So we want to make sure that that airway is open, and you're going to give her a couple of rescue breaths. Just put your whole mouth over her nose and her mouth. To cover it both, just 2 quick blows into her mouth, like 1 second each. You don't want to overinflate the lungs. And then we have not felt a pulse. You can check, and where you want to check is right in the bend of her arm. 911 is going to be telling you all this as you're going along. They're going to say, can you feel anything in the crook of her elbow? Can you feel any pulse beating? And so then they're going to tell you to start chest compressions. So you want to take 2 fingers and put them right between her nipple line, right over the sternum. And you're going to start pressing down. And you're going to do compressions. And they're going to be having you count, or they may count for you, because who can count when you're panicked, right? So you're going to do 30 chest compressions, and then if there's still no response, then you will go back and put your mouth over her nose and mouth and give her 2 more breaths. And we're going to keep doing that just on repeat until the paramedics arrive, or if you start seeing any movement or hearing any noise from her.
Now this rhythm is 100 to 120 beats a minute. There's lots of songs out there. Like you can always, everyone says, another one bites the dust, but you don't want that for babies. So Staying Alive is always a good one. Yeah, that gets you, it's fast. Their little tickers are fast anyway, so you want that quickness. So you do.
But honestly, your adrenaline is going to be pumping, and you are going to be.
Yep. You want to also, fast. I know it's not something that you're going to think about in the moment, but when you're breathing, of course, just like Delana said, make sure her airway's open, so air is actually getting to her little lungs. Also, you want a good depth on the sternum. You're not trying to reach her backbone. Just get a good depth on the sternum and release. You want the full release of the heart so that we've got full oxygenation of those vessels. So release. I always just think of your little person bouncing up and down.
And do not worry about her ribs or her sternum or anything breaking. That can all be dealt with later.
Yeah, we're trying to get her
If she doesn't survive, yeah, it doesn't matter. So if you are breaking anything, it's okay if she survives.
It is very startling when you're doing it the first time
It's terrifying.
and you feel that break. Don't stop, keep going. Just keep going. So you want her to keep, you want to keep going. You want to keep those compressions going. We're trying to keep that oxygenated blood moving through. That's what we're doing here. We're providing oxygen to the system and we're manually forcing her heart to circulate it. So that is the gist of it, to keep her brain alive and hopefully get her little thumper going again. So.
And so your paramedics will arrive. If you still don't have a heartbeat, they're going to probably use an AED, give medications, IVs, all the things. And of course, naturally, there will be an ambulance ride to the hospital.
And they'll come in and ask lots of questions. When did you find her? What time? How long have you been doing this? And if you're usually your phone is like some hospitals or some not hospitals, excuse me, counties, your phone doesn't disconnect until EMS arrives. Like it's like an automatic, it stays on so that it's there. And if you're worried, okay, I can't think of what time I called, you've got your phone log now to call.
And 911 on that
Yeah,
also.
that's true. But they've got, you kept your call log. You can say, they're going to ask the situation. How'd you find her? What happened? And they'll have you regurgitate whatever information you can remember in that moment. So, and then they'll take over, and then she'll go to the hospital for evaluation.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So hopefully this never happens.
Hopefully this never happens, but if it does, hopefully this is helpful.
All right. So we hope that you never have to experience any of these situations.
Heaven forbid. Yes.
It is terrifying. But again, 911 is going to be your greatest asset there.
Yes.
They stay calm. They know exactly what they need to do, and they help keep you focused while they're getting paramedics en route to you.
Yes. And we say, obviously, call 911, paramedics, like, nobody wants to work on a kid, but they've got the equipment to do so. They've got baby masks. They've got, all the
AED.
oxygen, the AED. Like, they've got all these things in these protocols, medications that can be administered, and they've got, like, med control. So if it takes you, like, 20 minutes to drive to a hospital,
Don't.
and then it's only taking a few minutes for your local EMS fire station to get there,
Yeah.
please don't just try to load baby up and drive to the hospital. Okay, something tragic can also happen en route to the hospital.
Yeah.
You're not focusing. There's things going on. You're worried about your baby. You may not be worried about the deer that's going to jump in front of you and then cause a tragic accident. Just please call 911.
Their big vehicles can get through crowds and sirens.
Yes.
And, yeah. They're who you need in that moment.
So,
So.
let us know if you've got any questions, comments, concerns about that. We'll address what we can. And of course, if you're interested in a life-saving course, some information.
Yes. So we're going to put this in the notes. But if you go to the American Red Cross on the internet, then you can print out this information, and it gives you bullet points, like step by step.
And pictures.
What you want to do.
It's very easy to read and follow. Like, here, just show them
Simple.
that,
And
that first
it
one.
is just for the layperson.
Yeah.
It's not for people, in the medical field.
Yes.
So you could always keep this handy, like in a cabinet where you can just grab it, put it on the inside of, I don't know, a cabinet in your kitchen. Because I always think that's where
Yes.
somebody's going to be choking a kid or something. Stick it inside the cabinet.
It tells you, of course, the things to check for, but it also has things like scan for severe bleeding. If, something happened to baby and, you're doing CPR and then there's a severe bleed, well, we got to block that off first. So, I mean, that's why this is not a certified course, because
Right.
it's not as in depth. This is just your basic touch point on how to get
Yes.
started. This is actually
Absolutely. It's really good.
really good.
And, if you have two people and, your baby or kiddo here, the other person that's with you can be, reading this off and telling you step by step.
Or if something's happening or you're at the mall and baby's choking, of course, call someone. But there's an AED there.
Yes.
Usually there is some sort of
Most public places have those nowadays.
You know what's funny is I like to look at them and be like, what kind do you have? Like at the casino or
Zoll?
something. Is it a... You just have the life pack, 2,500. We have it, 3,000.
Right.
So dumb.
We're judging.
We're
judging your
judge.
life
Fine.
saving.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for listening to that. I know that's kind of hard to listen to sometimes, but thanks for joining us today. And follow, subscribe. And so we can get some viewership out there. Also, you guys, what if I made stickers? Would you want to buy my pretty little sticker? Look at that. It's so shiny. Do you want to buy some stickers? Follow, subscribe so we can get some merch and we can start selling our stuff. Look at our cute little rattles. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening today. The Rattled Nurses podcast is not intended to provide medical advice. It is not endorsed by our employer, and we are not speaking on behalf of our employer. Our commentary and stories are our own.
Also, on a serious note, we want you to know that if you are feeling blue or depressed, it is okay. You're not alone, and there's always someone to reach out to. You can call the National Maternal Mental Health Hotline at 1-833-TLC-MAMA, or text the crisis line, text HOME, HOME, to 741-741. Remember, you're doing a great job. Now go warm up your coffee.